All right, welcome everybody. Another Saturday night here, or actually it's Sunday morning here, about midnight. Well, welcome to Two Bros Collectibles. Thanks for subbing in. Appreciate the support. And everybody else in the chat. Clinton, AJ, John Norris was around. Mrs. VGK, how are you doing? Hopefully you and the fam are fine. You're probably at work. The kids are at school, possibly, and your hubby is at work. Did I miss anybody? Emma's not around. Emma must be walking her dog. Hey, it's all good. We got some mail to open. We got the UFC extravaganza still ongoing. I can't remember the count. I know there's still 6 silver tabs in there. I did update the pictures. We will look at that later on after I get done with this. A little bit of mail stuff I actually got yesterday, but I saved it for this stream here. I don't even know what's in it, to be honest. And my wife took my box cutter, and Chai City has not sent me my box cutter yet for Chai City. Why did my wife have to take my good box cutter? Hold on 1 second. Hey Tina, how you doing? I'll be right back when we get my other box cutter in the other room. All right, now we're in business. My wife is doing crafts with the kids for Christmas and took my box cutter and did not return it. But I got my other one from the other room. So what we'll be doing is, at the moment, I did get some nice big package from Stitches and Laces. Like I said, I'm not sure what's in here. I bought into several breaks. Might even have some fillers hit. I don't even know. Two Bros Collectibles. Are you asking me where I'm from? I am from the United States of America, but currently residing in Germany. Well, a package in a package. Not sure how much you can see. I got the keyboard in the way. There we go. Went to get a box cutter and not even using it. How is everybody doing on this fine December weekend? Halfway to Christmas, almost. My pile of cards is getting smaller and smaller, and I see some packs, so I must not have done good on some stuff here. Let's see. Start with this one. Not sure what it says there. Brian, maybe? I'm not sure. Real name is Brian, of course. Just like packs, man. Having a hard time getting into it. I see a pack. Sympathy pack in here, so if I see a sympathy pack, man, this probably didn't do so well. Looks like basketball. Obsidian. It must have been a T-Mall. And I had the Pelicans, obviously. Mr. Zion, and Trey Murphy. 49 and 49. I'm not sure what the numbering is on the Obsidian. And a CJ McCollum base. Open some packs. Why not? Alan doesn't miss what's going on. You got my IG message. Just opening up some mail from Stitches and Laces. Sympathy pack number 1, Ty Washington on the rookie. Express Lane, Jason Tatum. Nothing too exciting there. Oh, I got an autograph in this one at least. This one actually put Blackbeard. So. Like I said, I don't know what all I have in here. And these things are impossible to open. There we go. These are the big bags. I use the smaller bags. Draft picks, autographs, Jordan Walsh. 15 out of 75. Some Charles Barkley, Russell Westbrook, Charles Barkley once again, or Dariq Whitehead, and Dariq Whitehead. So this must have been some draft pick action. Evan Mobley. I have a very similar to this, but his actual card autograph. This is a thick one. This time, BLK beard. All right. Oh, sympathy pack. That's always good to see. Some baseball here. Sterling Max Mayer. Max Mayer. Is that Intimidators? Guerrero. Gamers. Intimidators. Guerrero. Yeah, nice. I started doing a 505 skunk stream. Tim Anderson in Jigba. He's got a brother in the NFL, I believe. Chris Sale. Bubba Thompson on what appears to be a refractor. And Matt Olson. Skunk Master 505, yes. I think I'm catching up to him quickly in that one from Stitches and Laces. All right, we'll jump over. Actually, I do have I have his thing up right now. Stitches and Laces. Got a bunch of stuff up. Let's see, snake draft on the 2 team per spot. All first off the line. All looks like a Panini unlicensed product, if that's your thing. I've heard I think the select has been pretty good. Some UFC breaks, or one UFC break actually, and a bunch of T-Mall. He does a lot of T-Mall. All right, as far as VGK next, he's got the one from the other night. These two here, Star Wars and MLB. They put up a new mixer, UFC mixer, and a T-Mall monster mixer. All right, and then on to me. Yay for me. Feature break at the moment. I'm trying to fill this one up before the end of the year. Is this NFL 2022 Select Hobby Box with 2 H2 boxes. There's only 14 teams left in it. I'll bring it up. Well, I'll bring it up. Actually, let's bring it up here. Make it look a little bit easier. We do have somebody in there. Alan Doesn't Miss is in here with the Commanders. I gave RGL the Seahawks. Joe B is in here with the Giants and the Lions. Emma came in with the Browns. Kendrick with the Bills and Chargers. Who else is it? Who else is in here? VGK, I gave him the Cowboys. Chai City, I gave him the Bears. The rest of the folks in there are from my Facebook group. They haven't been filling it, so I did put in some randoms for the teams. The only one posted right now is this first one here, the New York Jets, Packers, and Jaguars. It's $18 a spot. 10 spots. A guy in the Facebook group pulled 2 spots already. Any of these other teams are still available as is with the price. If anybody's interested in any of that stuff, let me know. You can go through the website if you wish, or you can just go direct through me. It doesn't matter. Back to my stuff here. That will break on a Friday though, because I will be streaming that on Facebook and YouTube together. So I have to coordinate it between YouTube and my Facebook group as to when that will break. But I figured it's going to be a Friday night, so either this coming Friday or the next Friday. I'm just trying to get some more people involved somehow or another. Back to this. UFC 53 is also of interest. I would like to get that one done. That's 3 hobby boxes of Optic UFC and a first off the line box. So 4 boxes total, 85 a spot. I'm not sure what it's looking like right now. It's probably easier for me just to look at the sheets. That way you can see also. Alan, you're in this one. I think Alan, you're in all my UFC breaks still. 46, which is getting closer. 47. That's after 46 gets done, then we'll work on 47, I guess. And then 53, of course, we were just talking about, which is still pretty far away. The other thing is the UFC Extravaganza, which also helps break 46, because if you pick a card, get a silver tab, you get one of these things here, and they are all changed over now to fillers in 46. So there's like 4 46 fillers for 25% fillers, and a couple 10% fillers. That will help fill this break right here. So we're getting there slowly. Reason why this is a little bit empty is because some people took their fillers, and we went and we filled break 35 last time on the last stream, and we broke that. With some pretty good results for some people. Speaking of that, let's see, what did I ship out? I shipped out VJK's cards, Joe B's cards, and Clinton's cards so far. I have not received my boxes yet in the mail, so as soon as I get that, I will send out some more cards. That was a big chunk, though. Clinton had a pretty big stack. Joe had a big stack. VGK had an envelope, but the other 2 went out in boxes, and they were already in the States somewhere. What else? I do have an NBA break going, but as of yet, nobody has partaked. 69 per spot, 30 spots. Probably easier to look at it on the web page here, so you can see the boxes involved. I threw the hoops in there just for the heck of it. You got a Crown Royal, that's a hobby box, Contenders Hobby, Elite first off the line, and Optic first off the line in that one. So that is about it on that. I did add pictures of all the cards in this now. Finally, I sat on that today and did that. So this is all the cards in this UFC Extravaganza. If anybody's new, it's $5 a card, and you're looking to get a silver tab, and then you get to spin the wheel for the fillers. Again, 2 bros. I assume you're talking to me, so I am located in Germany. right next to Ramstein Air Base. But my mail goes out USPS, and most of the time, roughly, it takes about a week, depending on the international shipping centers. That's where it gets stuck most of the time. It leaves here. Usually, I drop it off. Let's say I drop it off on Monday. It's usually in the States by Wednesday, and then it just zips through on ISC, or it sits there. So, uh, like the first package I sent to VGK, who's in Las Vegas, it took like a month. But then I shipped them another one, and it took like a week. I shipped the box to Joe B, and it took less than a week. So it's all to his international shipping stuff. Oh, there's Kendrick. How you doing, Kendrick? I was looking through my cards, and I actually do have some cards for you, Kendrick, sitting here. I think it was for basketball. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a straight shot because those international shipping centers they are not the fastest. Actually, I just checked, Kendrick. They're the ones from the football break sitting here. That was good to see some. Definitely good to see Two Bros Collectibles. He's new. Everybody else has been in here before. Kendrick's been in. AJ's been in. Tina's been in. They're all OGs. AJ, Alan doesn't miss. They've been around. And usually later it goes into the night, the more people that show up. Other than the I do have some other stuff here. You guys know Wiggy. You guys talked me into buying some jerky, man. I haven't tried any of it yet. I got it yesterday, or well, here's Sunday now, so I got it Friday. That dude's barbecue jerky. I ended up getting some. He has some interesting hot stuff here. Scorpion pepper. I don't know if anybody's had any scorpion pepper. I got the ghost pepper. I do like that stuff. And there's a regular teriyaki. So, and then the mango habanero. I don't even like mango, so I have no idea why I bought this. The habanero got me, so I haven't opened up any of it yet. I will try some on stream though. So this one looks like it's gonna be kind of hard to open. So I won't open that one. These other ones look easier to open. I never had any from here before, so I think I'm gonna go from the hotter to the less hot. That way, in case it's so hot, I can use the milder stuff to do it. If I start yelling and screaming, man, you'll know why. Start with the ghost. I don't know which one do you think is hotter, scorpion pepper or ghost pepper? I never even heard of scorpion pepper. I'm into hot sauces and all that, so I do know what ghost pepper is. I don't have anything to drink here either, but usually you don't need anything to drink. Obviously, you have some milk or something. We'll see if I can get it open here. I'll smell it first. That usually gives me a good hint. It actually smells like turkey. So there we go. Some ghost pepper. Luckily, I'm not opening any cards right now. I get this sauce on the cards. All right, man. There we go. I'm either gonna love it or I'm gonna start crying. And still love it. Oh, you think Scorpion's hotter? Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna go with this one. Took a nice sized bite. I can feel the burn. but it's got a good taste though. Pretty hot. I'll eat the other one. Good taste though. And the jerky is very, very tender and very nice. It says tender brisket. Awesome. Great jerky, man. So you said it's not not the hottest, so we'll go with scorpion next. The heat is there, but it's not like unbearable. Of course, I do a lot of spice, so take that for what it's worth. Sometimes I'll eat stuff with my wife, and she doesn't do spice, and she'll be like, "Ooh, it's so hot," and I'll be like, "I don't taste anything." Going for the scorpion pepper. We'll see if it's hotter. But that heat, I don't know how to explain the heat. The heat comes when you eat different types of hot sauces and stuff. Sometimes the heat's up front, and other times it drags out and then it pops off at the end. This one is kind of even all the way through on that one. So I kind of like where the heat kind of like doesn't hit you right off the bat, and then it kind of comes in, and then it tapers off at the end. I don't like the one where it just, as soon as you eat it, it's like, it's so hot, and it's just, it's unbearable sometimes. And I also don't like it where you suffer for a little bit, and then the heat just pops at the end. So here goes a scorpion. I'm going to take this big chunk here. Same, well, with this one here so far, I don't really feel the heat. I'm waiting for it to come. Now I did eat the ghost pepper, so that kind of dulls it down. Okay, now I can kind of feel it. What's up, Snipes? We're chowing down on some that dude's barbecue jerky from Wiggy. We did the I got scorpion pepper right here, and I already did the ghost pepper. All right, so the scorpion pepper is popping up at the end. It's getting a little bit hotter, whereas the other one was kind of came up like I don't know how you say, gradually built up. It wasn't right off the bat, but then it was straight across and it dropped off. This one is the other one I explained, where you don't really taste it at front. It gets a little bit hotter, and then it gets hotter as you go. So when I eat this, it'll be hotter. But overall, the taste on both of them is good. I don't like heat if it doesn't taste good. Sometimes you can eat heat and it just doesn't taste good at all. But and it's burning, it's hot, you know. This one is, I can feel it. It's not uncomfortable. My nose isn't running yet. That's a good indicator of some hot stuff. My nose will start running. I mean, you can feel it, but it's not. It's hard to explain. With that one, it'll get hotter. Or cool it off with some teriyaki. But overall, so far, the taste is great for both of them, even with the heat. I'm just letting that one settle in. My eyes aren't watery. Results may vary, so there is heat there. Should be no heat here. But with the heat in my mouth already, sometimes like if you drink, like I love Mountain Dew, and the carbonation or something mixes up with the, I forget what they call it, the hot stuff. And then we do whatever. But now we got the teriyaki. So it should help cool it down, I hope. Definitely no spice here. And I'm not a jerky expert, but this is good jerky. Tender, not dry. And it's helping cool down my mouth with the teriyaki one. So good one. Good stuff. Wiggy Wiggy Wiggy. I don't know his actual full name, but I did check out his YouTube channel, and he mainly streams gaming. I don't think he has any card content, but hey, this is good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let me see if I can open this other one real quick, since my hands are all dirty. Mango habanero. A little bit more spicy stuff. I'm not a mango fan, so I didn't even think about that when I ordered it. My kids love mango. Ooh. Take a little chunk out here. I mentioned my nose running. My nose is starting to run now. So there you go. The heat index is up. This one should not be as hot if it's habanero, but I'm gonna assume that's like some kind of like habanero powder or something on there. I should have ate this earlier. Hopefully you can't hear me chomping down on this stuff. Wow, that's really good. I don't know what the overwhelming taste is. I don't know if it's the mango, since I don't really eat mango, but it must be. Not the habanero. Habanero, as far as I know, it doesn't have a whole lot of taste. Just gives it that heat. Good. Definitely need something to drink, but I don't have anything. I think I have some water in the other room. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, wash my hands, because I do plan on opening up some cards here. Even if we don't feel any breaks. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, back. Nice clean hands. Don't want to get any stuff on the cards. I did get this in the mail, so I do like Origins a lot. I'm waiting for the other stuff to come in so I can open another NFL break, which will have 2 of these in it and 2 boxes of certified hobby. But that's coming down the road. Looking for the big bangs. I've pulled several of those before. A pedigree. I'm not sure if that's actually a short print or not. But Origins are very nice. So who in here has had that dude's barbecue jerky before? Anybody? I give it a big thumbs up. Not that it matters or it's going to help anything, but pretty good. Look for exclusive inserts, including startups or exclusive gridiron. So pedigree is ultra rare. All right. Before it used to be just Big Bang. Yeah, for Origins. Yeah. Big Bang and pedigree. 6 cards, 6 packs. 14 rookies and 5 inserts. I do have, over on the side here, I do have 2021, 2022. I don't know if I have any 2020. But I do have 2021 and 2022 Origin blasters. I call them the international blasters. And they're expensive. These run around $100 a box for. Well, this year you probably get them a little bit cheaper, probably $75 to $100. The other years you're looking probably over 100. That's just guessing. I haven't looked illegally. Oh man, I still got jerky here on the mat. Need to get Tri-Cities Swifter. All right. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. I could see myself eating it. Well, these are the smaller bags. I think you get the bigger bags. I just got smaller bags to try them out. All right, my first look at 2023 Origins. Devontae Adams. Miles Sanders. They look pretty decent. I like the background, anyways. The like cosmic or universal or universe background there. DK Metcalf. Roschon Johnson, and then they change up the color scheme a little bit with the rookies. Looks a little bit. You got the brighter colors there on the side. Other than that, just the RC badge there. Dalton Kincaid. So you get like 3 base, 2 rookie, and an insert of some type. Bijan Robinson. Original gridiron for the insert. At least that's how that one went. 3 base, 2 rookies, and then some type of insert. And they're thicker cards too. They use the thick stock in here, even for these blasters. Unlike some of the other products where they have the thick cards, like Illusions has a thick card for the hobby and a thinner card for the retail. Travis Inman Jr., Calvin Ridley, Mike Williams, one of the 2 tanks this year, Tank Bigsby, and HH himself, Hendon Hooker. Whereas you can say, never get enough hookers. Startups. It's going to be Sean Clifford, Marcel, how you doing? One of my Facebook guys here in Germany. Welcome to the chat. Looking at 2023 Origins. Daniel Jones, one of the blasters anyways. Joe B. Not the other Joe B, this Joe B. Oh, we got our first number card, and it's going to be CJ Stroud. Can't go wrong with him right now. It is out of 299. Not a 101, but hey, CJ Stroud. So hottest player currently out there, from what I've understood. 55 point, I do believe. Anybody opening this stuff? So that kind of like, but there's a number card. I guess it screws up our whole pack actually. 2 base, number card, and it looks like 3 rookies. So we don't get the insert on the back. Dorian Thompson, Robinson, Z Flowers, and Jaron Hall. What, the CJ Stroud's 50 cents? Adam Thielen, TJ Hawkinson, Chad Johnson. We're back to the normal 3 base, 2 rookies. Jonathan Mingo, Sam Laporta, and another original gridiron. Jackson Smith. We saw his brother over there in the baseball earlier. Oh, Marcia. I was like, what? 50-cent card? Come on, man. Yep, I see it now. Sorry. Forgot we're in Europe. 50 euros. Got it. I was like, man, I hope it's worth more than 50 cents. These boxes are not cheap. Mike Evans. See, this one's a little bit different too. But it looks like 2 base, 3 rookie, and an insert. Wouldn't it? So we got an extra rookie, I guess. Mike Evans. Cooper Kupp. Jamar Gibbs. Stetson Bennett. I wonder how he's doing. I just remember that one play that he did back in the early season there. I was like, damn, he's pretty good. I haven't kept up with him. The Shoemaker. And the startups of Keyshawn Booty. We'll say Booty here, but it's probably Booty for the Patriots. Yeah, right, AJ. I'm sure you would, man. Sure you would, sir. What do we got going on here? We got rookies, so we got a number card, I guess, in the 3rd spot there. Wan'Dale Robinson. Jordan Poyer. I assume it's not going to be one of our short prints. No, it's going to be just the number of Luke Musgrave. And that's going to be the 75 for the Packers. So no short prints in this one. No pedigree and no big bang. I think Marcel's seen me pull some big bangs before out of Origins in the group. Finished up with 3 rookies. Trey Tucker. Devon Achane. Some people pronounce it differently. I have no idea the right way. Achane. Something. And Kendon or Kendry Miller for the Saints. That's it for that box. So if CJ Stroud is €50, he almost got me my money back. Move it over out of the way. All right. I bought these blasters from Millie Pops, whatever that dude's name is. They got a store. Again, I'll show you guys again for anybody who's interested how I buy stuff. Go out here to waxstat.com. And you just search in there. We're looking for 2023 Origins. Okay, they got football. You look at the hobby boxes. There's the International Blaster box. So like this is the Origins football hobby boxes. They're saying the average price is $284. You go into here. I always just search or click on price, and they bring up everybody. They have eBay. They have Midwest Cars. They have Blowout. They have Dave and Adams, Steel City. They're all listed here, and all their prices are current. So you can see you can see who's ripping people off the most. Layton Sports Cards at $330, or you can go to this Cardiacs and get them for $250. And you would just click on the Cardiacs. I've never dealt with them before. It'll take you right to their page. If I can click on the right screen there. There you go. $249 in stock and ready to ship. So you can get your Panini Origins hobby box for $250. Cheapest that they're reporting right now. You might be able to find them cheaper elsewhere, but like I said, these places are pretty up to date. And if looking at did the same thing for the blaster I just opened. So right now I have dealt with Rui. I have no idea what this is. RBI Crew or something. I don't know. $75. I have dealt with them. I've dealt with Blowout. Actually, let me check out Blowout real quick. If I'm logged into it here. No, I'm not logged in. I get a little bit cheaper price. But the place I bought them from is not listed anymore. Oh, no, here it is. Now they're out of stock. But this is the place I bought from. Millie Pops or something. I don't know. But they were $75 also. So, but that's how I find stuff. And it's very, very handy because it does all the big boys. It does eBay. There's no eBay listed on this one. And they're normally the cheapest. They have the cheapest prices. So whoever his Cardiac says at $250, man, is pretty good, according to the list here. So no, CJ is it's not red. No, it's out of $299. So I wish it was red. I'm pretty sure red would be higher. Just showing off my waxstat.com. Looks like maybe a pink or something. Definitely not red. $299. And the Musgrave was $75. Red's probably a lot lower number. Where's the? I don't even know if you can pull them out of there. I guess you can. So they got, my gosh, a whole bunch. They have Rookies Hollow Red, Hollow Orange, Hollow Blue, Hollow Silver, Hollow Turquoise, Hollow Gold, Hollow Green, and Hollow Black. From $2.99 to $1. So mine is the least common, or the most common out of the numbers. But they put red first. So I don't even see my color. Red, red, hollow orange, hollow blue, hollow silver, hollow turquoise, hollow gold, hollow green, hollow black. Mine looks pink though. I don't think it's red, but. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Awesome. I was gonna say I don't see any color but red, and it is the first one listed, so it must be $2.99. Yep. I would like to break something, Marcel. In fact, I'm pushing our NBA break, or not NBA break, our NFL break up here as well. This one here, where you have the Steelers. So I am, and you also picked up 2 of the fillers down here. So I got it all down here. This is what it looks like. So we haven't gone anywhere. So the only random filler I've been advertising is the first one here. So all these other teams are still open and available on the site. And I said, like I said in the group, I'm going to run this before the end of the year, and it will be on a Friday night. So full or not. So I don't know how or if we'll get any more filled, but it will run. Even if it's like this, it will run. I just have to make a date. Do a lot of UFC here, Marcel. I don't know if you're interested in UFC at all. Most of Germany is not. They like WWE more. Do have an NBA break that's just kind of live now. It hasn't been up for long. And the UFC breaks. But here in Germany, they're not big into UFC. They love the NFL. They love the NBA, and some like the WWE. I did do a WWE break in the Facebook group, but mostly it's all NFL for me, anyways. In the Facebook group. And as far as I can tell, Marcel's the only one that's come over to check out the YouTube side. So I was thinking about buying some Downers boxes, but the prices went up, and I don't really like Downers that much, but I do like Downtowns, of course. And like I said in the Facebook group as well, right now my all my focus is on buying a Christmas for my kids, and I had to buy presents for some people back in the States, of course, family. So I don't have a lot of money to be throwing around right now and buying more product, unfortunately. And then I did buy the 2 boxes of certified and the 2 boxes of Origin blasters for that one break that I've been advertising, but I'm thinking that they sent it the wrong way, and I won't see that stuff until probably January. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but did you open the hobby boxes already? I mean, they're not easy to hit, of course. I think I did pull a Downtown out last year out of a blaster, I believe. Not Donruss. It was Wasn't it out of optic? I know I had one, but it's gone. I sold it in a mystery pack thing that I did on eBay. I can't remember who it was either. Let me see if I can find it. Where would it be? I know where it would be. The giveaways one. Downtown. DK Metcalf. I had out of optic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that out of a blaster. Prism 2023. They're pre-selling hobby right now for like $880. That's all I got on it so far. So I'm figuring I'm probably not gonna touch it this year because it's just too much. And bad timing too. They kind of dropping it 5 days before Christmas. I didn't watch anything last night. I was totally off the internet last night. Unbelievable for me. It feels so weird not to stream or be on the computer till 2 o'clock in the morning. That would be nice, man. $6,000 free spot. Nice. I got a free spot in something the other day. I still don't know how I got it. It was in JML's break, I believe. Well, I think Alan doesn't miss had something to do with it, but it was a gold spot. All right. Who was it? I mean, who hit it? Anybody we know? One of the crew. That's what I'm gonna start calling you guys, the crew, because I watched One Piece. So I want to become the greatest pirate on the planet. BA, who is BA? I don't know if I know BA. I don't know either. Doesn't ring a bell. But yeah, any downtown is good, man. So if you guys ever watch One Piece, he's always talking about his crew and their unwillingness to be part of the crew, and then they, of course, end up being part of the crew. So I've been putting that in my comments back to you guys on the YouTube videos. I always gravitate to this UFC extravaganza. This is the number 2 extravaganza. We're almost halfway done, actually, with it. Once it's all done, everybody would be put into a random for this Sean O'Malley out of 25, I believe. You see the upper right corner. No, 49, sorry. Tie-dyes are 25. Sean O'Malley, 38 out of 49. I'm going to guess 505 isn't around here. I never got any One Piece cards. I've never seen them here. I never ordered any. I remember when they first came out, I was trying to get some just to play around with them. But no, I have not opened any One Piece whatsoever. I know some of the big people I watch on YouTube, they were opening it, and they were always buying them up. So, O'Malley's numbered to 49. It's the blue. I always want to say disco, but it's a blue H2. I want to say I when I looked at it before, it was like one or not 150, about $50 or something, 50, $60. And it's 2023. $2022. Select. The Blue Prism Autumn. The Blue Prism Auto was $92. One up some Sean Strickland. I just put in Sean. Oops, that's not gonna bring up anything. There we go. I don't see anything. PSA 9. Well, PSA 9 is like, from what they've been telling me lately, is almost the same as Raw now. I'm not seeing anything at 130 point. I know I looked it up before. But somebody's asking, or somebody sold a PSA 9 auto to 49 for $92. It's a different card, but still, it's a blue to 49. But that's weird. I know I've seen it before. 130 point isn't showing anything. I'm gonna try something different. Yeah, I don't see it, but it jumped up right after he won, of course, and it probably could have dropped down also. So I don't know. Anybody like Sugar Sean? That's a good card. And of course, we have the what you can win. So the 25% fillers are actually $25 spots. 10% are $10 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So it looks like it's 3 and 3. 3 25% and 3 10% at the moment. Clinton, I think I told you already, your box is on the way. And I sent a box to Joe. Joe's not here, but. And then a pack to VGK. Most of you guys have so many cards that I have to do a box. So I think I've told most of you that that's why I'm holding on to the cards at the moment until the boxes show up. Joe B and Clinton had so many cards I had to use a bigger box anyways. Man, Jim Z, how you doing? Well, welcome. I do have a little bit bigger boxes here, but when I say they had a lot of cards, they had a lot of cards. Some of you guys have a lot of cards too, but not quite the stack that they had. So wait for the boxes. The boxes should be in here next week for sure. I think like a box like this would be perfect size. Also, I think I ordered about this size. I'll put you on the bigger screen. You can't really see it here. This will handle most of the cards, but like Joe B's and Clinton's wouldn't fit in this box for sure. And I ordered a bunch of stickers for something I'm doing for basketball. All the, huh? Oh, football. My bad. I thought I ordered basketball. Oh no, that's got. Never mind. I'm stupid. I did basketball and football. This is all the football stuff. Okay. Yeah, working on something. Always working on something or another somewhere. Trying to get this thing moving. All right, Kendrick, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Wrapping up a soccer season. U8 boys. Where you look at it, man? Jim Z. I did a lot of soccer playing when I was younger. U8, that'd be like 8 year olds. I'm not familiar with the with that. Oh, you're in California. Oh, okay. I have some kids in California. Escondido. So is U8, is that like 8 year olds or roughly in that range? 6 to 7 year olds. Okay. 'Cause I know I looked into some soccer here for my younger kids here, and I know they talk about U8 and some stuff, and I didn't ask any questions. So, but my boy's only 3 here, so he's got a little ways to go. My two oldest boys, when they were younger, they played soccer. That was many years ago. But my daughter, she's 5. She'd probably be pretty good. She was running and stuff, so she'd probably like some soccer. So yeah, I think they have something, but we're probably gonna do something in the summer. We'll try to look for some stuff for them to do in the summer. So that could be something good here. They do have a. I'm in Germany, so it's a little bit different. But they do have a group soccer. They have American and they also have German and a mix of the both, I believe. So Otani went to the Dodgers. Weren't we just talking about him going to who we say he was going to the Yankees or something in the break like a couple days ago, or is that somebody else? I'm definitely not keeping up with any baseball stuff. Okay, so what you're saying so far, from what I gather, is the U8 would be two groups under that. Like you said, U6 is 4 and 5, U8 is 6 and 7. Oh, Soto. Okay, I get mixed up with all them people. Like I said, I don't really keep up with baseball that much. So where did Mrs. VJK go? She was in here earlier. She must got busy at work. They were going to swarm him in Toronto when he got off the plane. I was chatting back and forth on IG with VGK, but I'm pretty sure he's at work. I can't remember what days he told me he has off. Maybe it's Tuesday and Wednesday or something. But, or not Tuesday. Yeah, something like that. Maybe Wednesday and Thursday. That's why he streams on Wednesday. But he streams early. I always think it's late because I always watch him late. Because he goes on midnight here, which is like 6 3. Well, it's 3 in the afternoon for him, so I guess it's not late at all. And he'll stream for 3 or 4 hours. So even if you stream for 5 hours, it's only 8 o'clock at night for him. So, but he works in the afternoon, I believe, and like a swing shift. That's his normal work hours. Whereas mine is way off. I come on at 12 a.m. and sometimes go to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. At one time we went to like 5:30, I believe, almost 6. But it was a late start too, because it was after VJK stream. He makes just a little bit more than I make. $2 a second. That's amazing. Just to play one game, $432,000. That's a 1 year contract? Yeah. Holy crap. Papa Pete posting it. Philly Whiz Kids. Man Jim Z. How did you hear about the break? Just out of curiosity. It's a 10-year contract at $70 million a year. Holy moly. I was on Instagram today on my phone, and it built a reel. So I just posted the reel. So I put that up on IG. Then I copied it off and put it on YouTube. I thought they were going to copyright strike me, but they said they did copyright it, but it says it's, I guess it's okay or something. I don't know. They didn't knock the video down, didn't take the audio out. Kind of weird, but it's not too shabby. Yeah. Is it going to be worth that much for 10 years? Ah, cool. Thanks, Clinton. That's good enough for me. I didn't recognize your name, so that's why I was asking. Just to see how other people get here, but much appreciated, Clinton and Man Jim Z for showing up. I'll give you a hammer or a wrench, whatever. Yeah, wrench. Sorry. I can't imagine he's going to be. I mean, is he still going to be pitching? I mean, he was hurt, right? So they were talking about maybe he's not going to pitch. Then I was watching one video somewhere where the guy was pitching and he threw his arm out altogether and he was done. No more pitching. Period. Who else was in here earlier? Two Bros. Two Bros is still up in here. Thanks for subbing there, Two Bros, and joining the stream as well. As always, the more people, the better. We can try to get some breaks going. So he's only going to be pitching next year for hopefully recovery, get his arm back. Or would it be pulled? I can't remember. Something in his shoulder or something, right? So $70 million to do half of his job. Not too bad. There's got to be some kind of clause in there, though. I mean, I don't even know much about him. Like his age. What's his age? UCL, yeah. $2 a second. Man. Amazing. I just got a thing from Tops.com that says Shohei Ohtani is a Los Angeles Dodger. Yeah. To the effing Dodgers, as you said. They got a Tops Now card of him in a Dodgers uniform. Star Wars Masterwork coming up, so I'm sure we're going to see some breaks on that. Now my Star Wars is done. I don't have any more Star Wars. I have 0 Star Wars cards here now. Boxes, I should say. Yeah. Let's hope so. I mean, what's hopefully the Dodgers are praying for that. I don't know what else to do the rest of the week here. Next live is scheduled for Tuesday night, but I may, you know how I am. I may pop up anytime. It looks like Tri City's been popping up all the time lately, doing his random lives here and there. He did a box break today with JJ and some other guy. I didn't catch it all. I caught the tail end of it. He did a card show, I believe. Well, there you go. They gotta make their money back somehow. Charge the people more money. So I guess where my kids are in Escondido, I guess it'd be like a 5-hour drive up to 5 to get to LA. But they're a lot closer to San Diego, of course. I don't have any other cards to open. I just I kept Stitch's cards there. Don't think I did so hot. How'd you get in there? Oh, some Zion. Mobley. That's out of the draft picks too, I believe, right? Yeah, should be. Prism draft pick. I've been trying to get some draft pick boxes at the store. Some blasters. Still got to try to get a Victor. I went through. I did the 2023 box battle with VJK. We didn't. I don't think either one of us got a Victor. And then I did some. What's the other stuff I did? Not hoops. Was it hoops? I forget what I did. I did something. Didn't get any either. So my luck ran out on that for sure. Let me check one other thing because we might have hit 108 subscribers. Holy smokes, man! We're cruising now. We jumped up 2 tonight. Hallelujah! Tina's back. What's going on, Tina? I had two bros subbed, and just from guessing, probably Man Jim Z. Just guessing because there's only 2 names I actually seen new tonight. Pretty sure everybody else has already subbed up. I would like to get moving there. People always watching the other streams and they're talking about getting to 2,000. And I'm like, come on, man, help me get to 106. Now I can bump that up to help me get to 109. But we got to fill some more breaks, and I think that'll help. The last break was pretty decent. I did cut it out and I put it as a video up on there too. So lurking in the background. No problem. You can lurk. Anybody can lurk. You don't have to do anything. Say hi every once in a while. Throw a like up. That's about all. Slowly but surely, we fill something up or another. Before the end of the year, hopefully we can get something going. Well, I know for sure the NBA break's going to break. So I already said that's going to go one way or another. Sometimes it's a little depressing watching other people channel how they can somewhat easily fill breaks. But that's just the way it is. We were able to break that UFC break after quite some time, but we got it done. I saw Mrs. VJK earlier, and I saw Two Bros earlier. And Man Jim Z. Those are like the 3 new names I've seen tonight. It's always good to see new names. Alan Doesn't Miss was in here earlier. He's been in here before. He's bought quite a few spots in my breaks. So MG the Game 33. Anybody knows him? I did ship out his cards and they were delivered, but I had no idea who the guy is. 505 should be doing something soon. I sent him some cards. I'm pretty sure he's picked them up by now. He only picks up his mail once a week, he says. He goes to a P.O. box. Anybody any animators out there? I think there's a Disney animator in a VJK stream or something. Somebody's works for Disney or something. But I don't know if they do like animation type stuff. I'm still trying to come up with different logo type stuff. Intro or whatever. I did the new one tonight. The ocean one. Then I still have those other ones that I like a lot, but they're not really pirate themed. I need it to be more pirate themed. But that's the least of my worries. I gotta figure out ways of filling breaks. Or to get more people, I should say. Get more people, we'll fill breaks. And same way in the Facebook group, it's kind of a catch-22 because people don't want to get into break if you don't fill it up fast enough. And then of course if people don't get in the break, then it doesn't fill up fast enough. So it's like a catch-22. But I do have actually Marcel was in here earlier from the Facebook group. I don't know if he's still in here. I forgot about him. But yeah, he's one of my good supporters on the Facebook side for sure. I have a lot of good supporters on the Facebook side, but just enough to like fill up half a break normally. It says I have 182 members, but yeah, only probably 20 to maybe 30 top that actually buy into breaks. Same thing before when I had the other Facebook group. It was over 200, probably 200 and, I don't know, 230, 240, maybe even 250 before. And still the same thing, like 30, maybe 35 people that were active. or did what he buy into a break, I should say. But you can see it even in our streams. You can see it, even like our GL stream. You can see it. He's got almost 50,000 subs, but you only see 300, 400 people in this thing. So like 10%, not even 10%, which is where I'm sitting. I guess I got 108. I can get up to like 10 people in the chat. We were almost hit 20 one time, so, and it was a Tuesday night, and we weren't breaking anything. We weren't doing anything. I don't think we were doing the extravaganza. We were doing nothing. Tonight we were trying out beef jerky. Some good beef jerky. And all the taste is, with the heat, sometimes the heat stays behind, but the heat is gone. The taste is good. The taste was great. I wish I was getting popular. I got a long way to go. I'm gonna go with the scorpion pepper. Was probably a little bit hotter. It had a different heat. Different. I don't need. Excuse the way I say this stuff. A different kind of a heat exchange in it. The ghost pepper you could feel pretty quick. I mean, it wasn't hot. It wasn't hot right away. I want to say the way the ghost pepper was, it's a little bit more hot, but it's not hot. Now my wife would come in here and she would say something a lot different. They were all good in their own way, so I wouldn't really be able to pick out one. But I could probably, between these two, I think the ghost pepper would probably be easier to eat. I could probably eat the whole bag of that before I could eat the whole bag of this one, just off the heat level. Both flavors are good, actually. The teriyaki was great. If you say so, like normal teriyaki jerky that I've had before from buying it at the store or whatever. But it's very tender. All this stuff is tender. Not real. 505-088-505. How are you doing, man? Flex Master, Comp Master. What did somebody call him? Skunk Master earlier. I got skunked earlier from Stitches as well. And I did Wiggy's teriyaki. I'm not much into mango. This one had the most flavor out of the bunch. Didn't have much heat, even though it's got the habanero in there. But I think it had a strong mango flavor. Not strong, because I'm not a mango eater. But I'm guessing that's what the strong flavor was in there. I did get the bigger bag of this. So if I were to pick one just to eat like right now, I think I would probably go with the mango habanero over the others. But in the afternoon or evening, it would probably be one of these two. And then this is an anytime jerky there with the teriyaki. Anyways, it was all good. So Skunk Master 505. I might be taking that title away from you, man. With the break I just went through. I got how many sympathy packs? 3 sympathy packs. Yeah. They're both good. Ghost pepper one's good, and mango habanero's good. The teriyaki is, like I said, that's your everyday jerky. It's good. And then the scorpion, just almost on the same level, I think, as the ghost pepper. Neither one of them are unbearable, and neither one of them tasted terrible. Like a lot of hot, spicy stuff. Sometimes you eat it and it just doesn't taste good. I like the flavor. I like heat and I like some flavor with it. Speaking of heat and whatever, I have back in the day, a couple years ago, us and my coworkers, we always ate hot stuff every day. So I started collecting hot sauces. I guarantee you, I have probably over 50 bottles of hot sauce, all the crazy stuff that you can think of, including all the stuff off of Hot Ones. If you've seen Hot Ones before, we did all that stuff. Some other stuff that you haven't even heard of. Some interesting names, the colon cleaner. Vic Vine Trade is up in here. How you doing, Vic? Shit in the bed. Bad Dog is a big one. I can't think of the other stuff, but anyways, I've been cleaning them out because they've been sitting in a fridge at work for years, and they're trying to clean up. So I brought back up like 20 bottles of it, and I started just emptying them out so we can throw the glass into the glass containers here. They recycle everything. And I had the kitchen with the smell in there unknown, people coughing, eyes watering. It was crazy. I didn't think it would do that, but whew, it was burning my eyes. Just dumping it down the drain, washing it out with water. Holy moly! Those Alan doesn't miss. Vic the Butt Dial King. What? You don't think I can take the skunk title from you? I got one that probably put me on the top right off the bat, and that was the one from Pac-Man himself. That was a $350 skunk with zero, not even a sympathy pack. That's got to be worth something. $350 zero hit break. That's crazy. I was in one of his other ones. I did hit something, but it didn't pay for the break either. I've only done two of his because they're pretty expensive. But you can hit, of course. I think I've told a story before where I was in in a break. He had the kabooms. I can't remember what I can't imagine what he was. I don't know if it's Crown Royal or what it was, but it was a half case. I did a half case and had the Mavericks. The first break. The other half had the gold kaboom of Luca. Why couldn't that box be in the next break? I would have been rich, but oh well. That's how it goes, man. Yeah, it sucks, man. When you get zero cards and you're spending hundreds of dollars. Kind of takes the sting away from some of the other ones where you're paying like 50, 60, 70 bucks and don't get much when you hit those big ones. Vic doesn't have my phone number, so he can't but dial me. Oh man, we're almost up to double digits. Got a couple folks. Vic's been up in here before. 505's been up in here before. Had a couple new people. Two Bros was in here earlier. We got band Jim Z up in here, new. And I thought there was one other one. It's kind of hard to tell now because everybody has wrenches. There was one other person in here earlier, I believe. There wasn't a wrench holder. Snipes was up in here earlier. Kendrick was in here earlier. But two Bros came in and subbed to the channel, so that's awesome. We're up to 108. 108 people. If we can get some more breaks, we'll be good. Start going. I don't time out anybody. Oh, I did time out somebody in Joshua. And the only time I ever used my wrench. Because I didn't know who he was, and he said something about Whore Island or something. I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, man, psh. I just put him in timeout. I took that personally, even though it wasn't even directed towards me. I don't know why, but it was this weird timing because I was trying to type something and the moderator thing popped up, allow this or whatever. I'm like, what? Why is it asking me to allow this message? So yeah, that's what I did. That's the only time I ever used the wrench. And he's come over and he was over there. So I wish I was in Hitman's group when Justin Gamble came in there trying to find RGL for putting a clown nose on him in a picture. That's what I wish I would have seen. I wish I was around for that because they cut the chat, I believe, so I can't even see it. I mean, I didn't look for it. Somebody told me they cut the chat, so I didn't even go look. But hey, I actually sold a pair of shoes today. Unbelievable. I don't even advertise shoes on my website, but I do have shoes. I did put up some more actually. Yeah, I sold this foam runner. I didn't have very many up here. I sold one earlier, but then if you know anything about Shopify, it came up and said the fraud risk was too high, and they suggested that I cancel the order. So I canceled the order. Nah, I don't. I'm not going to use the power of the wrench anymore. The only thing I can do with the wrench is post links every now and then to my stuff, which I barely do anymore. The shoe market has crashed so hard, man. Like these Pirate Blacks. This is the new one that came out in 2023. They were prior to that release. These things were probably the regular black pirates. I mean, they were running for around $1,000 for a while. Then it came down to like 800, 600. I think I bought a used pair for myself for like 400 at one time. But now you can see it's like retail on that's 220, maybe 230 actually now. There's some selling for 225 for that's my wife's size. Or no, her size is 7.5. I bought the wrong size. So yeah, thought that was funny, but I did sell a pair of shoes. So I've actually sold 2 pairs of shoes, but the first one I canceled because Shopify said, they might do a chargeback or whatever you call it, which I've never had done before, but fun times. I used to work security. I did a lot of security when I was in Vegas. I worked for one company called We Serve, and they pretty much was all military. Like we would work. I retired at Nellis, so we would work for that company, and that company would pay money to our unit for like your fund for Christmas or fund for this or whatever. So I did that, and they took care of all the major venues there for concerts, the shows, like the Broadway shows or whatever. Lots of stuff. Then I actually did work for the Hard Rock. I actually worked security for the Hard Rock. Got paid by the Hard Rock. And most of the time that was for rehab at the pool party. So if you can find any old footage of the rehab pool party, you might see me out there, even though you don't know what I look like. Most of the time I worked at a DJ booth. keeping all the girls out of the DJ booth. Lots of fun. That's the old rehab, the old pool party where they they got bigger. The pool area doubled in size pretty much. It's a lot of fun working there though. I did all the concerts in the old joint. That's prior to the new joint that they built. I didn't work. I was out of there by then. Yeah. Some people do, some people don't. As far as $100 pair of shoes go, I would never imagine me paying, $1,000 for a pair of shoes. But actually, I don't. I have some that were worth $1,000, but I didn't pay 1,000 for them. I have the turtle doves. Those were up to $2,000, I do believe, at one time. I don't know what they go for now, but I bought most expensive stuff I buy used. I can't do any stuff. Woman repellent. Don't you have a wife? 505. She's gonna come back and get at you for using her good counter for your mail days. Oh, speaking of mail days, did you go get the mail, sir? And hopefully got a package in there from me. Ooh, Tri City just gave me a thumbs up on Instagram. I don't know if that means he's coming over. I thought you told me your wife didn't want you to use the good counter. All right. So am I gonna make a mail day? Was that the Hello Heroes that comped out at like $20? I put it to a one touch for you. Or did you not get that one yet? I don't. You have two going there, so the other one is getting close. Let me see what the other one says. I think the other one is still in like California or something. But somebody was asking about. Well, it's kind of hard to tell time frame with yours because you let it sit at the post office sometimes, but I can tell when it hit the post office. I think yours is just over a week for that one. That was 3301. It says the other one has departed Los Angeles, California on the 8th. So I guess it's heading in your direction. Oh, even the Jordan 1s now are down. Well, if you pick up the mail again, but prior to that, maybe you'll have another package. I can't remember what was in what pack, so I don't know if both of them had something decent or both of them had skunk. I don't know. I am not sure. Chai City. That would be nice if he showed up because he's never been in my stream. It took a while for him to get into my IG. I kept sending messages. I was in Hitman's break the other night. I forget what I was doing. He was asking me my name. What the hell what did he ask me my name for? Oh, maybe he had to put me on the VIP list or something. I forget. I have gone around. I bought subscriptions to all the community breakers again. Like I said, most of the money that comes in off of this stuff I do goes right back out. So I made a couple bucks, and I went out and bought subscriptions. I actually bought subscriptions for people also, and I gave away some filler spots and some other breakers. Stream. I do what I can. to support our little community, our big community, I guess. I guess it's big, but for me it's a little. But I mean, we got who's higher? Is it Hitman is higher or RGL higher? But they're both like in the 40,000 subscription range, and Chai's probably not too far behind. I don't think he said he was going to send me a knife. I got a message from or email from VJK saying he's sending me something. Hitman. Oh no, he hasn't sent me anything yet, but I was in something. I don't normally. I don't normally buy into to the bigger boys, the Breakz too much. They're a little bit more expensive. I bought into a lot of VJK's stuff. Some stitches, as you can see. And I buy into my own, obviously. Since I took like half of the UFC break. But not the right. I didn't get the right weight division, obviously. Clinton got the 1-of-1 at least. Not sure how much that's worth, but to RJL is the leader of the pack. He's probably been doing it longer. But when I think about those three, I always think of Hitman first, and then RGL, and then Tri City. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. Awesome card. There were quite a few good hits in there. We had two golds, two or three tie-dyes. The 1-of-1. The 1-of-1 was also the auto. It was an auto. We hit six autos, I think. Now we got to find the downtown. We got 4 boxes sitting over here. We can find the downtown. And I assume for the most part, most of the boxes have had the extra auto in it. So I mean, we could have like 8 autos sitting on the ground here next to me, also for the Optic UFC break. Yeah, my numbers kind of fluctuate up and down. We were at 9. Now I see 7. Yeah, Corey Sandhagen, he's all right. He's not too shabby, as Chi City would say. Not too shabby. I mean, of course, there's bigger ones. We didn't hit any. We had 0 Bo Nickel out of all those cards, and only like 1 Rojas, as far as I remember. Maybe there's a couple other ones, but I'm thinking just out of those 2 names, there was 0 Bo Nickel and whatever, and that was a lot of cards. So even let's see, we did 3 H2s. That's like we'll just average it out. It was like 75. Two of the regular hobby boxes, 120. So you're looking almost 200 there, and then the 2 blasters. So about 230 to 250 cards and zero Bo Nickel. Now the 2022 wouldn't have Bo Nickel in anyways. That was just 1 H2 box though. Yeah, when I first started doing like security back in Vegas, it was during the WEC. I think it was WEC. I think UFC just started up, and they had the WEC, which is like the G League for UFC. That's back when you had Forrest Griffin, GSP, Matt Hughes, that crew, Chuck Liddell. that's when I actually got into like working the UFC. I was basically worked at the UFC almost. I mean, they were doing the WC stuff was in the Hard Rock at the joint. So I'd be, Joe Rogan be walking by me, and he didn't talk to anybody though. That guy, he only talked to the people that he works with. He didn't talk to any of the security guards or anything. He was in his own world. I mean, he's a busy dude, I'm sure, but um, I remember Dana White would hang out in the Hard Rock afterwards. They had a little lounge off to the right outside the joint, kind of. Sometimes we get stuck watching him. And then, of course, I knew the DJ because WC they had a DJ. So, I knew him from the working at the rehab. So, Mikey Swift, DJ Swift, who actually I just got a hold of. We're talking again on Instagram or something. Kind of cool. He's talking about coming out of Germany. So I was like, hey, I'm out here in Germany, but where I live is not really somewhere where you would want to go visit. Now, unless you have some interest in going to Ramstein Air Base for something or another, but other than that, there's really nothing sightseeable basically around this area I'm at. So it's more like the American part of Germany because it's mostly American around here. It's a big community here of expats and military and contractors. And a lot of bases right in this general area. A lot of Army bases, a couple of Air Force bases, all in the general area. So it is interesting. Different way of life, but it's not bad here. Not bad at all. I remember Forest very well because let's see, they had an event out at the Red Rock, I think, at the pool area, and that's where I first noticed it. It seemed like Forrest was hitting the head a couple too many times. I think Chael Sonnen was back in that time too. Chael Sonnen, Forrest, Tito, Chuck, of course. I'm just trying to think about people that I've not really ran into, but they're around me all the time. GSP man, he's if they had a nicest dresser list, he would be at the top. That dude was always he'd come into the dressing room in the back, man. He'd be dressed to the nine, man. Nice suits all the time, and he's Canadian or whatever, so he had that Canadian accent going. It's funny. So yeah, I got tons of stories about a lot of that stuff. A lot of stuff in Vegas, man. Holy cow, living the dream. Was it Saturday, Sunday morning, Saturday evening there for you guys? For some of you, a little bit earlier on the East Coast. Our East Coast is later actually, 2, 4, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Here, almost 2 a.m. So we did make some progress tonight. We got a couple subs, which is always good. A couple of new people up in here, which I always appreciate and look forward to. I was at 107 before, and it dropped to 106. That was like taking a dagger and sticking it into my heart to lose one sub when you only have 105 or 106. To lose one sub is like, oh my god, that's terrible. It's like RGL losing like 1,000. No, probably not that many. Let's see. Maybe I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to do something to fire up the UFC thing. Let me check. Think how many autos is left in here. One, two, three, four, five. Can't be that many because I know some have went out. There's only 8. Five autos still in there. 5 autos and 6 silvers. I've been looking for the Chronicles UFC blaster boxes. Cannot find any locally, I should say. And I'm still trying to find. I want to get the other. So Severn is Dan Severn, but that's like way back. If that's who you're talking about, Dan Severn. He's prior to me working in that area. He was like the original UFC stuff back with Voice Gracie and Shamrocks. Yep. Ken, I think they're talking about Ken coming back to WWE or doing something with WWE. I can't think of his brother's name, but his brother was crazier than him. I remember I can still see him sitting there. Some dude was on him, punching him in his face, and he's smiling at him, sticking his tongue out at him. That dude was nuts, man. What was it? Tank Abbott was back in that day. That was back when they didn't have hardly any rules at all, man. You just go out there and beat the crap out of each other. I keep thinking it's Tuesday night for some reason, but it's Sunday morning here. So, yeah, like I said, the next scheduled broadcast will be Tuesday night, 1800 EST, of course. See if we make any progress on anything by then. Probably not. Doesn't seem like we do much until we actually on stream. On stream is where most of the stuff moves. So, I did sell a pair of shoes. That's cool. Probably try to put up some type of. I'm hoping to get my my optic UFC boxes in, hopefully Monday. I can make a video on that, or at least on one of the boxes. I had plans with the other box. I was going to do a box battle with VJK, but he's already done his. He said he already did his UFC optic box, so he'd rather not do that because he'll do a box break and review at the same time. So we got to come up with a different kind of box to battle. I don't know what we could do. It's definitely not going to be Prism football, that's for sure. $880 a box at the moment. It'll probably get worse. It'll probably go up. as time moves forward, depending on what's going on with Panini and their licensing and all that. That's what happened with Select, man. Select went nuts last year. It's still high. I mean, a Select 2022 Select is still like $900 up. When it was, I think it was pre-selling prior to the first off the line Dutch auction. It was pre-selling for 500 and some dollars. As soon as the first off the line auction went live, Dave and Adams and all those places jacked the price up to $300. so they went from 550 to 850 almost instantly, and that made the first off the line boxes go much higher than expected. We were shooting for first off the line boxes for around 600, but I think they sold out prior to 800. I want to say they sold out for closer to around $1,000 a box for the first off the line boxes. That was nuts, man. I was ready to buy some at 600, but everything changed like that same day. As soon as the first off the line Dutch auction went up on Panini, everything went nuts. Nobody really understood why, but kind of crazy. Well, Chai was supposed to also. I gave him the Bears in that break for the 2022 Select, and he was supposed to come in and do the winner thing. I keep telling him, he keeps on not doing it though. My Instagram is doing well, at least I guess. Where's the notification there? Nutty Nate. Oh, Nutty Nate is already on my Instagram. Some people I don't know are starting following me. If I know you and you follow me on Instagram, I follow you back. Or if you have anything to do with sports cards, I guess. Some people I don't know how some of these people end up following me. I have no idea. I had this one person follow me from, I don't even know what it says, Massage House Cologne. I guess it's in Cologne, Germany, I assume. But it does look like my kind of massage house. Big J Customs. Daniel, man, how you doing? Thumper's Card Shop. This dude's following 586 people with 7 posts. The Duck Mob. Preview, 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 preview. Open for business. Big J Customs. I assume he does logos and stuff, I guess. Oh yeah, that's going on tonight. Huh? I have to, for those things. I download them tomorrow. I'll download it and then I can watch it. Then I have to stay off the YouTube for a while because otherwise I'll find out who won and did whatever. But it's just a fight night. It's not. It's not a. Not the big one of the big UFCs. Let's see. It's UFC Fight Night. Fight Night. 233, I believe, right? 233. Song versus Gutierrez. One person missed weight. Sung Yedong versus Chris Gutierrez is going to be the main bantamweight event. Anthony Lionheart Smith will be going up against a Roundtree for the co-feature. Got some women fighting. Santos. Doesn't say who she's fighting. She missed weight. That's why. Who else? Prelims. Sung Young Park by Ross Costa, not Paul Melquazel Costa. Stephanie Igor and Santos as your females. Hernandez, Tara, Alan Carr, Amanda, Muniz, and Park. Oh yeah, I watched them all too. I'm just saying there's going to be a UFC one coming up here soon. Let's see. Of course, it's all in German. Dana White. How's the schedule? Upcoming. UFC 296 next weekend with Edwards versus Covington. Then that'll be it for 2023. Then the next one will be Fight Night Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker. And then 5 days before my birthday, it'll be UFC 297 with Strickland versus Duplessis. So who else is on this card? It's going to be in Las Vegas. 296 out of Vegas. T-Mobile Arena. Oh, they just updated or built that when I was there. I saw Green Day play there. Oh, I got Pantoja and Rovell on there also. Southcat versus Wonder Boy. Oh, there's the Patty Ferguson one. Wow, this is gonna be a pretty good fight night. Or not fight night, UFC. Ian Gary versus Luque. So you prelims. Cody Garbrandt coming back. Bruce Mitchell. I've heard his name around quite a bit. And Josh Emmett. Irene Aldana and Carol Russo. Casey O'Neill and Arian Lipsky. They even got some early prelims. What in the world? Holy cow, that's a lot. Boudet will be fighting Philly. Dustin Jacoby. I don't know most of them. Don't really watch prelims too much, especially not the early prelims. I usually watch the main card. Main card only. That's usually what I download it, so of course that's what I watch. So nobody's really chimed in on the Ferguson Pimblett fight. A lot of people are saying Tony might take it down, and then I don't understand the odds, but I'm saying looking at the odds I see here, it looks like Patty is ahead. I guess somebody could explain it to me. It's showing Patty at minus 340 and Ferguson at plus 270. Now the odds of me would tell me that the plus would be better, but I think it's the opposite way around. I think the minus is better. Something like that. I don't know. I don't get into all that. I don't bet, so I don't know what all that means. But yeah, they're showing Tony at plus 270 and Patty at minus 340. So I have a feeling they're favoring Patty. But as I stated many times, I think it's a no win situation for Patty at this time. Unfortunately for him. That should be some good stuff. That's gonna be, yep, 1 week. They're gonna do it on Sunday? I thought I always did Saturday night. Oh, maybe it is. This is, for me, it's 4 a.m. Other than all of that, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. Trying to do a little early. It's 2 a.m. If you call that early, I can sleep in tomorrow too, so that's good. Appreciate everybody for coming out, hanging out. So especially the new people. I mean, I also appreciate the old folks as well, the OGs coming, hanging out with the crew. AJ keeping his 100% attendance rate going. So it's AJ doesn't miss an episode. AJ doesn't miss a stream. Is there somebody else on? Hey, Alan. Alan's still here. Hey, good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. I know I asked you some crazy questions, but the reason I knew that because this is for Alan. Your email or whatever your name is Kuya, and I know Kuya because my first wife was half Filipino, half Japanese. So I have 3 kids that have Filipino in them. I spend a lot of time, obviously, eating Filipino food. I have spent some time in the Philippines. I've had several girlfriends in the Philippines. After I was divorced, of course. But so that I know Kuya. So like, oh, he must be Filipino. Yep, Kuya is definitely the dead giveaway. That's why I asked you. Otherwise, I probably would have never guessed. Even though I did look at I think I looked at your IG profile or whatever, and you kind of had that Pinoy look. And you're in California too, I believe you said so. And like I said, I do have some of your cards here. You are in several other breaks that hopefully one day will get filled, and I'll get the cards to you. No problem. But other than that, man, have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you again Tuesday, if not earlier. But I definitely appreciate everybody for showing up. try to get our stream numbers up some more. I really don't know what I can do in order to get more. I can't do at the moment. I can't do giveaways so much. I mean, I do what I can, but until we get more bricks filled, a little bit more money flowing, I can do more stuff, of course. So Clinton's always busy doing something, man. You're usually eating. Now you're making tea. You're doing taking care of the kids. Something. Yeah, Emma's a no show tonight. That's kind of strange, but all good. I see you guys in the other streams, of course, and I'll see you no later than Tuesday night and back here again. But I will be hanging out in some other streams. I don't know. Is anybody up right now? I haven't even checked. Where can I check? Holy cow! All my screens are. Somebody might be up. I guess not. Run Good Life. RGL is up with 350 people watching. So I might jump over his stream for a little bit, see what's going on. Say hi to everybody. Have a good one, and see you guys again soon, I hope. Tuesday night, if not sooner. Take it easy. I'll say hi to you over in RGL stream if you're there. Thanks again. Have a good one. I'm going to say it like 25, 30 times. All right, good night.